see one. Rotate device. It has to close out the app. Can I do this? No, let's do it. Oh, I just don't get it. Let's swing it back in.
You good?
Yeah,
All right. Shalom. First and foremost, as always, want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Wadash. A double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and also you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line and your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, and Seminole Indian, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Shalom. It's your brothers from the GMS Denver camp coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, another video, another camp sit down. And we're here to do what we always do, man. The uplifting is up the name of the Almighty God, which is Yahweh, through his only begotten Son, which is Yahushua, to let the world know that the Most High's will is being done, man. And us as his men, the sons that he's bestowed his Holy Spirit to through his Son Yahushua, we're here to do what, man? To sigh and cry. We're here to put the Most High in constant remembrance. We're here to put the Most High in constant remembrance of what? Of what he's promised unto our forefathers, man, according to that oath that he made. You see? And that he swore upon himself that he will uphold and keep. So let's start with that real quick. Give him no rest until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
all right.
What's up, Ryan? No sound?
No, man.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah 62 and 1. Oh, wait. It's like, yeah. Verse 7. Is it 7? Okay. Duana. I'll start at 6. It says, Isaiah 62 and 6. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night.
And this is what you people are witnessing when you see us make these videos every day. This is what you're witnessing when you see us on the highways and byways. We're not holding our peace day or night. That's a commandment that we've been given, man. Even Yahushua, our Lord and Savior, reiterated that when he told the Apostle Peter to feed his sheep and feed his lambs. He told him that 3 times, man. Meaning what? Do the work, preach the word. And like we always tell you, it's going to be repetitive. It's going to be the same things over and over and over again, because the Most High has already ordained the end from the beginning. There's nothing new to add to it. There's nothing new to say. There's no new vision to be given unto you. Everything has already been written according to what the Most High has spoken, and we're bringing that, and we're making that constantly remembered before the Most High. Mm-hmm. As we see the wicked elite moving forward with their plans, we're crying to the Most High to do what? To upset their plans, as he told us he would do in his prophecies, man. You see, we're constantly going into news articles, bringing out the truth of the matter, filtering it through the scriptures, telling you why all this is happening, why all this is going on, and what is bringing to pass. You see that? And that's only being done through the true men of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, man. You see this? You got it.
I have set up watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of Yahweh, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
So those of us who make mention of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, man, we're not supposed to give him rest until he makes us a praise in the earth again. And that's what it's all leading to. You see, you have these wicked elite really feeling like they're gonna be able to accomplish this wickedness they've set out to do, man. And that's not the case. And this is what the men of the Lord, right along with the rest of the true believers, we're calling to the Most High to establish. To make Jerusalem a praise in the earth, man. We're sighing and crying for all the wickedness that's going on for the Most High to do it, to bring an end to it. You see? For the Most High to bring forth righteousness, man. That's what we're longing for. Because once again, this is not the rest.
Yep.
This is not our place of peace, man. This is not the rest the Most High has promised us. All this wickedness going on, man. Idol temples everywhere you look. Wicked abominations going on all openly. They don't have any shame, man. Just openly doing wickedness.
Mm-hmm.
So we're constantly putting the Most High in remembrance of what he said he would do, of the judgment he promised to bring. You see, of the kingdom that he promised to establish and what he's promised to do to our enemies, man. We're keeping that in constant remembrance before the Most High as we do this work on his behalf, man, through his son Yahweh Shai. Is that it?
And I just want to make the point off this also, give him no rest till he establish and until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Going into, you got to do this, endure to the end. You got to keep going, because Jerusalem's not going to be truly praised in the earth until Yahweh Bashem Yahushai establishes his kingdom.
Yep.
So this means brothers got to, you can't fall out the truth. You can't turn back to the vomit. You got to go until Jerusalem's a praise in the earth once again. Enduring.
I just wanted to bring it out on the GNT, Good News Translation. This is Isaiah 62:7. They must give him no rest until he restores Jerusalem and makes it a city the whole world praises.
And that's what's foretold to happen as the end all be all of what the Most High wants on the earth. That's the kingdom of heaven being established, man. So we can't give them no rest. You got a lot of Israelite camps out here who are not doing the work, not preaching the right doctrine. They're not putting the Most High in remembrance of what he promised to do. They're in the spirit of Babylon, man. Fucking having formal nights, IUIC formal night. Nigga, what the fuck is that? What is
Taking
that?
breaks.
What the hell does that have to do with the Most High making Jerusalem a praise in the earth? You guys are looking for glory on this side, man. You're looking for a kingdom to be established here in captivity, and that's not what it is, man. Like the Apostle Peter tells us, man, we're looking for a kingdom of righteousness where all this shit right here will be a thing of the past. But everything is going to be set up in its proper order according to what the Most High wanted from the beginning, man. This is the only thing that we have in our mind, man, because our eye is single. You see? Our mind is not set on Babylon or continuing forever. And because we're in that spirit, that means we're in alignment with the Most High and what he plans to do. Yes, I'm on now.
That was it.
You want something else?
Kind of. I just want to hit this in Matthew chapter 6. It says, because this is part of the prayer, this is part of what we asking, right? So this is Matthew 6:10. It says, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
This is what the true believers are calling for, man. And like the brother just said, we have to endure unto the end. I mean, we have to go through all the trials and tribulations that come with us walking in the straight gate. You see, and our chief example, Yahweh Shai, he's already finished the course, man. He's ready to go into the kingdom, man. The kingdom is already prepared. We just have to finish our portion. And and it's not going to be some cakewalk like a lot of Israelites believe it's going to be. Oh, we're just going to go into the kingdom, ain't going to be no tribulation, ain't going to be no pushback. Esau just going to give it up easy. Nah, that's not what it's about to be. And we constantly go into that. And Jake don't want to hear that. Jake don't want to hear that bitter part of it.
Yup.
Which is actually sweet because shit, our captivity is coming to an end. We just gotta go. We just gotta snatch off the band-aid, man, and just deal with it. But I just wanted to grab some of the points you just made. Matthew 24:13 it says, "But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." And that's what's happening now. And it's being done through the preaching of the men of the Lord, not the pagan Roman Catholic Christian church. You see, the pagan Christian church is stagnant, man. Ain't no life coming out of there. You see? And they ain't prepared to endure nothing because they already talking about the pre-tribulation rapture. That never happened. Which shows you their doctrine is false. What's up?
They postponed it.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah. Take a rain check.
2 times. This shit still didn't happen. And they still popping up in these churches. You see, after believing that madness, man. The end is coming through the men of the Lord preaching the gospel, the truth of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, man. And it's just that simple. It's simple and plain. You see? You got something else? What you got on more, though?
So this is James chapter 1 and verse 12. It says, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord Yahweh Shai hath promised to them that love him."
Yep.
So yeah, man, that temptation, man, we have to endure, all the temptations that come our way, man. We're in a trial period of our faith. Like I said, it's not gonna be some easy cakewalk into the kingdom. We must be tried. But the crown of life is promised to those who endure, man.
That's it. I got one for you. This is 1 Peter chapter 7. 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 7, it says, verse 6, "Wherein ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptation, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found to praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach." And that's what we're doing now, man. Everything in our life is a part of that test. You see? Everything that we're going through in our life is an exercise for us to walk in wisdom, man. To show the Most High that we're applying everything that we've been down here reading and reciting, man. We're putting it into practice. You see this? And it comes with trials and tribulations, man. When you find yourself getting agitated by a situation, that's a test. You see? It's happening for you to show and prove, you see, that you have the wisdom, man. And we all go through this, man.
And not all tests are huge and big matters. Some of them are small, and others might look at it like it's nothing, but it's still a test.
Yep. This is a part of it, man, because our faith is being refined. We're being perfected, and hopes to do what? To be beamed up into Yahweh Shah when he comes with that chariot when he returns, man. Mm-hmm. You see, that's the hope that we have. Let me get verse 8 as well. 1 Peter 1:8 it says, "Whom having not seen, ye love, in whom though now you see him not, yet believing, ye rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory, receiving the end of your faith, even the salvation of your souls," man. That's what it's about for us. Being taken from this corruptible flesh to be brought into perfection and glory with Yahweh Shai, man. Finally being made free. You see? Because people think freedom is you being able to do what you want to do. True freedom is what? Being perfected. Being brought into the fullness of that second covenant where you won't ever be able to sin again. And that frees you from the plague of what, man? It frees you from the plague of death. Because you can do whatever you want to do as long as you do it in righteousness. The scriptures even tell you that. Do whatever you want to do as long as it's not sin. See, these people got it wrong, man. Just because you can go out here and just please your flesh by doing whatever you want to do, that's not true freedom because it always leads to death. That's a curse, man. We are on the path of life, you see? And we're going to be finally freed from this condition that we find ourselves in now, man. And that's what we're crying to the Most High about continually. Seeing Yahweh Shai back to perfect us. Seeing Yahweh Shai back to fully heal us, man. And we're not giving him any rest until he makes that a reality, man, according to what he promised to do. That goes into us being made that what? That city that the whole world will worship because of the glory he's going to bring us into, man. You see?
Mm-hmm. I have a quick one. This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 33, verse 1. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, but in temptation, even again, he will deliver him. So no matter what we're going through, we have to know and stand firm on our faith that everything we're going through, Yahweh Bashem Yahshua is going to deliver us, man.
Oh.
And we're waiting for that biggest test yet to come when they start pushing that MOTV, man. We know that if we stand firm in our faith that Yahweh Bashem Yahshua is faithful and he will deliver us.
Because it's coming. Trust and believe it's coming. All hell is about to break loose. Chaos is about to ensue. All that's happening so they can bring this system online, man.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that we've been going on since we started this walk, whenever those were called into the truth, it's been getting us built up and prepared for what this final test is, man. Where we're going to have our faith tested to the max. We're going to have to leave everything behind, man. We're going to have to be full-fledged pilgrims out here. Because we're not going to be able to move and maneuver like the rest of these people who are going to get that device. We're going to have to move on complete faith. And this is what the Most High has been, the Most High Yahweh has been building us up in from the time we heard this truth until now. Yep. To get us prepared for that time, man. Because we're prepared to walk out here and see manna. Mm-hmm. I was at the plantation earlier. Random ass turkey walk by. Random turkey. You know what I'm saying? So it shows you that it's nothing for the Most High to feed you wherever you are. Mm-hmm. You have to take that. We have to take out this mindset of serving the Lord everywhere because this is our life, man. This is not just something we do on the camera, man. We're living this. This is a part of this. This is who we are 24/7, man. You see?
No, I'm glad you said that 24/7. You know, we going in. Then the brother also had alluded to earlier saying continually. I mean, you don't take breaks. You know, you don't hang your garment up in the rafters. You know, and say you're retired.
That's great.
You know, because this is you know, back to where we started. It says never hold their peace day nor night. That's going into continually doing this. Ye that make mention of Yahweh, right? Keep not silence. Because if you're on fire, which you're supposed to be on fire right now, if you're a true servant, the true servants of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua are going to be on fire for this work we do, you know, right now. Because we're in the last days. We're in the times, you know, the brother was just saying how that MOTB is so close, you know. This is Jeremiah 20:9, because this is going into it. Jeremiah was getting a little frustrated. The prophet Jeremiah, it says in Jeremiah 20:9, it says, "Then I said, I will not make mention of him, nor speak any more in his name. But his word was in my heart as a burning fire shut up in my bones, and I was weary and with forbearing, and I could not stay."
Because what? It's the spirit that's driving us forward to do this, man. Yep. You see? You can't stop. The Most High Spirit will be upon you that you can't. You have to do it, man. And that's how we are. Mm-hmm. We're sitting around and just a topic will come or a preset will come, or
thought will come in your head.
A thought will come in your head, or you be watching the video and it inspire you to do your own video. That's the spirit, man, driving us forward to do this work. That's why we give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh. This ain't of us, and it went of Jeremiah. He couldn't stop doing the work because the Spirit of the Lord was upon him to do it constantly. And you got to understand the reason he wanted to quit, because they were putting hell upon him for speaking on behalf of the Most High, man. And it's the same thing these people do to us now. Scoffing and mocking and talking shit. Constantly complaining, oh, y'all always do the same videos. What else can be said? The end has already been ordained from the beginning. All the events that are going on that the Most High said would be is already been ordained to happen. You can't say anything outside of that, and if you do, that makes you a liar, man. Mm-hmm. That's what you people don't understand. That's why you should keep your mouth closed when you're coming to us on the highways and byways. You should keep your mouth closed when you're coming on our comment boards. We don't need to hear nothing from you. Yep. You need to be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, man. Ecclesiastes 5, man.
Yep. And Esau, he does that predictive programming. You know, I was kind of sharing with the brothers that new movie called Immortal Combat. It literally, the beginning of the movie, right? The first thing that starts out is they're putting those Mortal Kombat fighters are putting microchips in them, you know, and then they basically throw them out to the wilderness, which kind of represented Jacob's struggle, you know. It's a whole long story, but you see the when they're in the wilderness, they don't know who to trust. They're turning against each other, you know, and it's just chaos all the way to the end, where it gives a scenario where they don't get see, but that also shows you how it goes off. Because am I ruining the movie? Am I ruining the movie?
Great Millstone.
Great Millstone messing up the movie. I know. Hey, I can't help it. They gave us that stream.
Oh,
But anyway, long story short, watch that movie. It's got a lot of spiritual, predictive program. All the while, Esau Edom, bro. Esau Edom is he's got high surveillance, monitoring everybody. You know,
that's what he's doing now. That's what he's doing now.
And it's gonna pick up. You know,
and we're telling y'all. This is what we're telling y'all. And these you ignorant niggas that's coming on brothers, comment boys, crying and complaining. Bro, we'll show you the most love out of anyone on this planet to give you the heads up through the Holy Spirit of what this devil is coming with, so you can get yourself prepared. But you would rather come and mock and scoff and talk. Oh, y'all talking about the mark of the beast again? Oh, here you go into some more news articles. Like, bro, we warning you that you about to get hit by this train that's coming. You know? And all niggas can do is find a reason to cry and complain, but that's the same shit you niggas was doing in the wilderness. You had the bread of life given to you every morning, double on the Shabbat. And all you can do is find a reason to cry and complain and bitch and moan about something, man. It's the same, bro. That's the same shit you niggas are doing now. The bread of life is constantly being given unto you by the men of the Lord through the Holy Spirit, and you niggas got to find some reason to talk shit. What you got there, bro?
So, okay. So, speaking on being tempted, this is Hebrews chapter 2 and verse 18. Somebody Yahushua says, "For in that he himself has suffered being tempted, he is able to succor them that are tempted." That's talking about Yahushua, because he came down here in the same flesh that we're in. He was tempted while he was in this flesh, but he overcame. So that same spirit is guiding the elect in these last days. We're going to be able to overcome the temptation that's going to be brought our way here very soon, man.
And when you're going to tell where succor, it goes into being he's able to help us, man, knowing and understanding our infirmities in his flesh, because he went through the same temptations and he came out flawless when it was all said and done, man. Not a blemish in him. So he knows exactly what we go through, man. Mentally, physically. He knows the hell that these people put upon us, man. Even when they try to do it subtly, man. Yahushua sees all that. The angels are recording all that, man. And this is why we ain't out here wilding out, putting hands on people, taking advantage of ourselves, because we know the angels are recording everything, man.
And we know vengeance because of
and we're leaving it at the Lord's feet. You know, that's all you can really do. This is how we're moving, man. And that goes in every aspect of our life, man. Because that goes into us what? Practicing, walking in faith, man. You see? Because that's what's going to be needed to endure the rest of this straight gate. That's what's being needed to get all the way up until this point now. It's belief. You see? That's what it tells you. You're going to be saved. Let me get that real quick. This is Ephesians 2 and 8. It says, "For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is a gift of it is the gift of the Most High." So that's how we're enduring through this thing, man. Believing, having faith. You see? Faith in Yahushua, faith in the words that have been given unto us, faith in the gospel. And that's well pleasing in the sight of the Most High, man. Because what does it say about them who live by faith? Get that one real quick. This is Habakkuk, chapter 2. Let me see. Habakkuk 2 and 4, it says, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith." And then you got Israelites, they got the nerve to try to mock us for being faith-based Israelites. Well, that's the only thing that can please them by. Can somebody grab Hebrews 11 and 6 real quick? That's the niggas mocking us because we got faith and we believe and the report given. When that's the only thing that can please the Almighty, man. That's the only thing that pleases His Son. Having faith.
Possible to please him.
You got it.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to power must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
So without faith, it's impossible to please the Most High. And we have an account of that written in, going back to what? The wilderness. The reason the first generation got left in the wilderness because of what? A lack of faith, unbelief. You see that? That's why the Most High promised that they wouldn't enter into his rest, man, because they didn't believe. Are we not going through the straight gate to finally enter into that everlasting rest? Well, to get into that, you have to what? Have faith and believe.
Mm-hmm. And it said diligently, so it's going into that fire that we were talking about, being on fire for this
Constantly
truth.
enduring, man. And faith.
Yep. Because as the brother said, those that don't believe in this, they don't believe that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to reward us. So that's why they go back to the vomit.
That's
why they stop preaching the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
They want the reward on this side. They want the glory on this side. You know what I'm saying? The filthy lucre. They want everything the Most High has already promised us. They want to try to get it now. You see, because ultimately they don't believe. You see, they don't believe a reward coming. A reward is coming. They don't believe that we have rest. And that means that they believe the Most High is a liar, man. That means they believe Yahweh Shai died for no reason, if that's the case.
That's like they're in the spirit of Esau, because Esau he wanted his reward right away. He despised his birthright. He ate that pottage that wasn't even ready, that uncooked meat. You know, that's our people. They want their reward right now. You know, with you in the spirit of an Edomite, were you acting like that?
Let me grab that real quick. This is Hebrews 12 and 16. It says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessings, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. And once again, he said, to hell with the birthright, to hell with the blessing. He wants that instant gratification by having that meal now before it was even prepared. You see? And a lot of Israelites, like the brother said, a lot of you have taken on that same spirit, man. You've given up everlasting for a temporary moment of self-gratification and pleasure, man. You see, you want to drive a G-Wagon now. It will have chariots in the kingdom. Mother get 4 wives and lose their damn mind. We're going to have as many wives. 4. What the fuck is 4? We can have as many women as we want to have in the kingdom of heaven, man. Many. 10,000, 20,000. Ain't never been touched except by her husband.
Yep.
She's not going to come pre-full. She's not going to come with no baby daddies. She's not going to come with no damn childhood trauma, no daddy
STDs.
issues, no STDs. You ain't going to have to find out later down the line that she had a train run on her in college. And now she around here kissing your children on the... Man, come on, man. We ain't going to have to... That's what you niggas are fighting for. What the Most High has promised us is pristine, pure, holy, and complete righteousness, man. This is what we're crying to the Most High for. And when it's all... And when you look at the bigger picture, the Most High is going to do it because it's for the glory of his name. It's for his name to be magnified. Don't it tell you that in Isaiah 60? That we're going to be able to increase beyond number because what? We are the working of the Most High's hands. The trees that he planted. You see? The nation that he labored to build up to bring into this perfection of glory. That he tells us that one man is going to be a nation unto himself. And he's going to hasten it in his time. Yep. This is what the Most High wants to do. And you got niggas that will rather stand with Esau in this defiled, wicked-ass place where nothing is real, instead of fighting for the true kingdom to be established, man. These guys are out of their mind. What's up?
You got something from the comment board real quick. From Humble Servant 144. Hey, Shalom, man.
Shalom.
And he posted Ecclesiastes chapter 2 and verse 1. I'm going to read down a little bit too.
Oh, you got it.
So it says here, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, prepare thy soul for temptation.
So be prepared for temptation. We understand because you got to understand and know what we're fighting for, man. And it's not going to be a cakewalk. Yahweh Shai proved that he's the chief example, the author and finisher of our faith, man. And he went through many trials. He was offered the entire world and everything in it by Satan. You see? And he could have took it to have that instant gratification. But he already knew what was prepared for him, man. He understood what the Most High had set to come to pass for him. And it was everlasting. What Satan is offering is temporary, man. You see? So knowing and understanding that and us having the Holy Spirit upon us to move in the proper spirit, we're gonna have to prepare. We have to prepare ourselves for temptations. Because like Yahweh Shai told the Apostle Peter, what is Satan trying to do? He's trying to sift us. He's trying to pull us off the path. And it comes in many tempting ways, man. You see? You got it, bro.
All right, Ecclesiastes chapter 2 and verse 2, it says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble. So pretty much get your mind right, you know what I'm saying? Constantly endure. We've been talking about that, man, enduring the hardship that's coming our way. And don't, be quick to make a decision, you know what I'm saying, and turn on the Lord, in a time of trouble. Like those in the wilderness, man, when shit got rough, they were making haste and like, we should go back to Egypt and shit, That's the wrong spirit to be in.
Hey, Moses ain't coming back down. We gotta build a calf and worship it.
Sure.
Right.
Month and a half.
And the chariot was still right there. Yeah.
Verse 3 says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. So the increase is coming, man, at the end of all this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
You got to endure. The Lord promised, eternal life and salvation for those who endure unto the end, man, through all the bullshit we have to go through. It says, verse 4, it says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. And that's what's coming, man. When they make this RFID microchip mandatory, all right, to participate in society, we're going to be changed to a lower state. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it says, it says, verse 5, for gold is tried in the fire and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Because when you pull gold out of the earth, man, it's not that finished product until you refine it. And that's a process in itself. It has to be completely melted down. All the dross in the gold, it bubbles to the top and you pour it off. You see, and then you have to go through the process again. And then you have to go through it again. And this is what we're going through now. Until we're purified to the point to where Yahweh Shai, only Yahweh Shai is seen in us, man. That's when we'll be pulled up out of the fire to be taken back, to be brought into glory with the Lord, man.
And that furnace don't feel good, man.
Nah.
It's hot. You know what I'm saying? That shit hurts.
No.
All right. But it says, believe in him and he will help thee.
So have faith. Faith. You got faith, he'll help you. You see that? And we have many accounts. Personal testimonies, man. You see? When we're going through a trial and we leaned upon Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, and he came through like he always does, man. We have the accounts of our righteous forefathers. Romans 15:4, man. The things that are written aforetime are written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. You see? You got it.
Order thy way aright and trust in him. Yep. And trust those in the faith, man. It's all about trusting, man. Trusting the process. The Lord ain't bring us here for us to fail, man. Yep. He didn't give us this word for us to, fall away from him, man. It says, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy and go not aside lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. So there it is, man. It's guaranteed that if we endure to the end, all right, we endure all the bullshit, because it's going to feel like a bunch of bullshit coming our way, man. Esau coming with a smear campaign. You already see that going on in the news, man. He's putting more and more Israelite faces on the news to be the face of terror. And it's coming our way, man. We're going to be lied on. People calling us rapists and all kind of crazy shit.
And the thing is, we've been telling you this for years, our apostles and elders for decades. If you ain't got that in your head now, you'll never get it. And if you ain't got it, how can you be prepared for it when it comes? It's gonna catch you people off guard like a blindside tackle, man, like a fucking crackback. Remember crackback? Mm-hmm. some of the most brutal hits in football. They took that part of the game away, and now the shit whack. But
Hey,
a
There's the-
crackback block.
Crack.
and there's there's a funny one where Owens is it Owens? He tries to crack back Ray Lewis, and Ray Lewis
Chad
fucking
Johnson.
Chad Johnson. Yo, okay, that's who it was.
But yo,
Like
man.
Ray Lewis, fucking, he's like I didn't even see him coming my way. He just bumped off his shoulder,
Still
but
destroyed him.
yeah, you know. But those crackbacks, you know, some crazy.
But yeah, man. So if you Israelites haven't got the understanding of tribulation is coming, and that's a part of our test, that's a part of what the Most High requires us to go through for us to be fully brought back into Him, man. You've lost already. You see? All these, even some of these major camps believe that. IUIC believes that, and that's why they moved the way they moved. You had their leader try to backtrack on what he said, but now he said that. Lie to die, we're gonna be here, the Lord gonna come, we're gonna get beaten up, ain't gonna be no trouble. That's what he said. And you know how we still know they move in that spirit. Look at how they conduct themselves. They don't conduct themselves like they're getting prepared for the kingdom. They don't conduct themselves like they're getting prepared for tribulation coming. They're in a wholehearted Israelite party spirit, man. They're not prepared to endure the infliction that come with the straight gate, man. You see? What's up?
I'm not gonna read this whole chapter, man, because it's all
deep,
but I'm gonna read just a couple more, you know.
I said read about 10.
Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. So those who fear the Lord, they're gonna hope for good in the time of affliction. When you catching complete hell, you're gonna still be hoping for the Lord to come through and redeem you, because He always comes through, man.
Because what you got to do, man, you have to get the fuck out of the way, and just let the Most High do what He does, man, and just have faith that He's gonna take care of us in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to use that cliche from the church, but let go, let go and let God, man. That too, let Yahweh take the wheel, man, because we ain't in control. We need to be in the spirit of praying for the spirit to embrace all that the Most High is bringing to pass. Whatever tribulation that you got to go through in your life, you need to be praying that the Most High gives you the strength of mind and the strength of spirit to endure all that's coming your way. Because that's a prayer I pray for every day.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever I got to go through, just give me the strength of mind and the strength of spirit to endure it. Allow me to embrace your will being done. You see?
Mm-hmm. Good or bad.
Because you got to understand we're in the flesh, man. And a lot of you people that believe that you just got it in the flesh, you don't need no help, you don't need Yahweh. That type of that way of thinking is gonna come back to bite you in the ass, man.
Over righteous.
You see? Over righteous, exactly. Because we need help from on high. We need Yahweh, man. You see? More than we can explain. And that's what we've been practicing this entire time, of leaning upon Him, man. And faith. You got it, bro.
All right, it says, verse 10, Ecclesiastes 2 and verse 10, look at the generations of old and see.
You're 11 too, my bad. Bro.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Yeah. Did ever any trust in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and was confounded?
No.
Or did any abide in His fear and was forsaken?
No.
Or whom did He ever despise that called upon Him?
No one. What we have to understand as Israelites, what we're doing is what the Most High wants us to do. He wants us to believe upon Him through His Son Yahweh. He wants us to believe upon Yahweh. He wants us to preach the gospel and believe upon the gospel. Exercise the fruits of the Spirit. You see, embody the spirit of our righteous forefathers. The Most High wants us to do this as what? As Israelites, as His chosen people, man. This is our job according to what the Most High has made us and His lineage that He put us in. This is the bloodline on the earth that serves the Almighty God Yahweh, man. So what? Read it again.
So it says, Ecclesiastes 2 verse 10, look at the generations of old.
What did Job say? Prepare you to the search of what? Your fathers, man. Be prepared to the search of your fathers. The Apostle Paul reiterates that in Romans 15 and 4. The things that are written aforetime. Read it one more time.
Ecclesiastes 2 and verse 10. Look at the generations of old.
Look back into your history. And that, so with that being said, you got to believe that you're an Israelite first and foremost. Because if this is just a book to you, if it's just a universal book, You know what I'm saying? It's just for everybody. You take away the lineages, the bloodlines that's written in the book. How does it work for you? Because the thing is, when you look at the generations of old, who was the Most High coming through in the clutch for? Was it everybody in the world? Was it whoever? No, it was for who? The righteous of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, man. Hell, the Most High even bought wicked Israelites out of Egypt and kept them around for a time until they what? They died off from being faithless. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
I was gonna say, man, Yahweh Shai, when you read the accounts, man, Yahweh Shai, like, they're like the ultimate clutch players, man. They come right when, you know what I'm saying, you need them, man.
And that's how it's going to be for the elect when we get salvation. It saves scarcely.
Yeah. Like Ray Allen with that 3. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But this is what, and the thing is, we can go and find many accounts to show us this, man. It's being done over and over and over and over again. You see this? You got it, bro.
All right. I'm gonna jump down to verse 11.
No.
Keep reading.
Yeah, read the whole thing.
So Ecclesiastes 2:10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord, Yahweh Shai, was confounded?
And what is the trust going to? You trust that His way is the right way. You trust that you can be saved in Yahweh Shai, and you walk according to what He told you to do. That goes into trust. You see? You trust by going out there in the highways and byways on the front lines. We don't go out there with no weapons. All we go out there is with what? Our faith that the Most High got us, man. Trusting goes into fear, knowing that the Most High, He ain't gonna tell you something crazy to do. Fearing the Lord and walking in His way to the best of your ability, that's for our benefit. We trust in that, man. You see that? So if we're trusting in that, why would He forsake us? If we're doing what He said to do, why would He forsake us, man? And that's how we're walking into Jacob's trouble. All this doubting shit, this last minute, we got to change the name. What the fuck we doing?
Crazy, bro.
Nigga, it's the fourth quarter, 2-minute warning, no timeouts. And now, the name is wrong.
You want to change the game plan?
Yo.
How the fuck? What? A game plan that we've been running successfully the entire game. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Even though it looked like we down and out, we about to come with the victory, and we see that it's working.
Even before the game, you'll be doing the walkthrough.
Yeah, and the Thursday walkthrough.
Time. Walking through all the plays, through all the motions.
And it's working. It's snapping. And then everybody's on the right timing. We implemented this in the game. We see it like, oh shit. We face this big ass juggernaut team where everybody on the team is 5-star players, and we got the underdogs, the scragglers, you know what I'm saying, underweight. But we see this plan working. Mm-hmm. It's happening. And the coaches just believe. We got it. We got it. We got it. You got some niggas over here in the cut. Nah, man, we need to change it. Nigga, we're about to win. The game is almost over, and we driving, and our enemy is on the back foot. And now you want to get to the end of the game and change what has been successful for us to go back to what? Jesus Christ?
Sell out.
Crazy. What's up?
Yeah, I have to read to this 12 minutes.
Go ahead.
So Ecclesiastes 2 and finishing out verse 10, it says, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
And that you can take that one verse, and that could be a couple lessons. If you abide in his fear, if you're walking in the fear of the Lord in truth and sincerity, and we do it to the best of our ability, because we fall short, we ain't acting like we perfect. You see, and that's another thing that we trust, that if we continue to try to be pleasing in the sight of the Most High by how we're walking on this earth with faith in Yahweh Shai, He's going to have Yahweh Shai heal us. If we put up that effort in the spirit, He got the angels about us doing what? Protecting us. Those that fear the Lord, the angels of the Lord encamp of what? Around about them. Come on, man. To do what? Deliver them.
There's no want to them that fear Him.
Come on, man.
Yep.
You got it. It's all there. It's there. And this is what we're planning to lean on when shit goes to shit. Because it's about to go down, man. It's about to go down. You got it.
So Ecclesiastes 2 verse 11, it says, for the Lord Yahweh Shai is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, meaning He has pity on us. and forgiveth sins and saveth in time of affliction.
He's merciful, pitiful, and he forgiveth sins, man. And what shows all those in one? Yahweh Shai. Mercy, pity, purge from our sins was all done through the only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, to do what? To do what? So we can have that access back to the Father to be saved in what? Time of affliction, time of trouble.
But he knows his elect. You know what I'm saying? So even though he's putting us through all these trials and tribulations, he knows the elect. That he knows who's gonna pass that test or go through that fire, just like he did with Job and Satan. You know, he knew Job was gonna remain faithful.
Well,
you know, and keep his integrity. You know,
God.
That's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect, man.
Yep.
Because we're hoping to endure.
Yeah, Job pretty much represents the elect, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, his whole story.
Everything. You know,
Yeah, because as you said, the hopeful elect. Because who else is doing it?
You got your brightness on your phone? You got the brightness on the phone?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Go
you
ahead.
can see it.
All right.
I was just gonna say, who else is doing it? You know,
If
these
not
other
us, who
camps
is
ain't
it,
doing it the way it's written.
Well, it tells you that in the book of Zechariah. Then you'll be able to tell who's fearing the Lord and those who are not fearing the Lord. And you see it through their fruit. And that goes into how you're walking. That comes with what? Faith, exercising the fruits of the Spirit. We ain't making it about no carnal thing because, once again, we can't keep the laws of perfection, but we do keep them to the best of our ability. What we keep, we put forth an effort to keep it as best as we can. And even in that, we fall short. Because we don't know, first of all, we don't know what the fuck we eat. If you're out here getting with a woman, that's adultery because she's had many men before you. Many men. She's had many men before you that haven't died. Because that's the only way she can be free from her husband. So every time you get with a woman, that's adultery. You know what I'm saying? You're working on the Shabbat. You got no control over that. Once you eating meat that you don't know where the fuck that shit coming from. They talk about this a ribeye. It could be a whole goddamn half a human chest, man. You don't know. But that's all rooted in what, man? It's all rooted in faith. Faith above all else, man. The law of faith in Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. You see? He's the answer to all this madness, man. He's the only answer. Shit.
There leaves no room for pride, man.
No room. John.
So this is Ecclesiastes 2 and verse 12. It says, "Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands."
Man, finish the whole shit.
Yeah, because it's like,
It just keeps going.
Yeah.
Too much meat on that bone.
It says, "Woe," it means destruction, "be to fearful hearts and faint hands."
The Most High is not going for that shit, man. Fearful heart and faint hands. That goes into you being unbelieving. And that's why you have to be in the spirit to pray for tough things sometimes, man. When you praying for faith, you got to know and understand. It's going to be some hell that come with that to increase your faith. You praying to be able to trust the Most High wholeheartedly, it's going to be some things put in your way for you to trust the Most High wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? You praying for the Most High to give you the spirit to endure whatever's coming your way. Guess what's going to happen? Things are going to come your way for you to endure.
Some tough shit, too.
Some tough shit. And I learned that, like, when I was young in the truth. Because you be like, you hear the others talking, like, the other from Dallas, because he the one that put me onto that prayer. Yadazak, the elder Yadazak, he was like, when you praying for faith, no one understands something gonna happen for your faith to you have to go through something for your faith to be increased. And I was like, damn. And you get down and you start trying to, you're like, because you don't know what the Lord gonna send you.
You don't know.
You don't know, and it's fearful. But the thing is, the scriptures come to you in that as well. He's not gonna give you more than you can handle. So that's why it got to the point where I started praying like, hey, whatever it may be, whatever it's gonna be, just give me the strength of mind and the strength of spirit to endure, do whatever, to stand firm no matter what. And I just got to the point. I'm more faith and knowing and understanding what it comes with now, man. Mm-hmm. This is the mode we have to be in because we're gonna need the utmost maximum level faith to get through what's coming, because that's how fucking bad it's gonna be. We're telling you, it's gonna be so bad we can't even explain it fully.
God.
That's how bad it's gonna be. What's up?
And through the spirit, man, you know, I feel that shit coming, man. Like I can just sense in the spirit that
Yeah,
hey,
man.
this tribulation's gonna turn up, bro.
About to be on.
And you gonna be tested. We
Yeah,
all
well,
gonna be
we-
tested, bro.
And what the brother was saying just now, you know, going into that chastisement, you know, we gotta go through that chastisement, like the brother said, to build faith, but also, you know, to know who the Lord's dealing with, because He tells you in Hebrews, you know, if He doesn't chastise you, then is He even dealing with you? You know what I'm saying? So that chastisement, that's has to come with it, you know. That's a part of it. Our elders always tell us, you know, hey,
Guess what?
when you come into this truth, when you come into this ministry,
Gotta keep
be
going.
prepared to suffer. You know,
Yep.
you got to
There it
embrace that suffering,
There it is.
embrace that chastisement.
Well, that's what we're reading right here.
Huh?
Surah too.
Huh.
Good,
I
brother.
was just kind of going back, thinking, it made me think of Hebrews.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because those
It's everywhere. It's
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Are y'all not reading the scriptures? Y'all always somebody, oh, y'all gloom and doom. No.
You know?
It's the bitter with the sweet. That's what makes the sweet so good.
Mhm.
You see? That mixing of the two. We're telling you, it's gonna get a little bit more bitter before it gets sweeter. And then the thing is, we have sweetness in the bitter. It all goes hand in hand. Even though the bitter come in, even though we on the verge of all out bitter, we know that after that bitter, sweetness forever, man.
Forever.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
because I was on the point with Shabai. I was thinking the same thing about the chastisement.
Mhm.
You know, because if your life is just going smooth and everything's going good, and you ain't even asking for help from Yahweh Shot, man, no, there's something wrong right there. And you,
Tripping.
hey, that's crazy, you know, because there is a lot
That's
of
pride.
people living like that they ain't asking for no help. They're good.
That pride,
They,
man.
they sit there, I don't need God, this and that. And it's like, hey, shit, that's you. I know I need the Heavenly Father. I know I need to be healed. And
Yeah.
Lord willing, he heals me because, hey, man, to sit here in the mindset of this is the end all be all, man, that's the path to destruction.
That's a sickness.
Yeah.
Man, yeah.
Y'all niggas, you know, trying to act like we just so out of our minds. For you to be here thinking that this is the highest life goes, for you to be thinking that it gets no better than this, you don't have a vision of it getting better outside of Esau Edom. Ain't nothing wrong with us, man. There's something wrong with you. Because the Most High has promised us true freedom by taking us out of this endless cycle of death, man, to bring us into the fullness of life and our heart's desire evermore. And we believe that because we know, we know it's something better beyond this place, beyond. We know it's something better beyond Esau Edom, man. And this shit that he got going on. This is not it, man. These niggas want you to eat bugs. I seen the fucking video. The nigga made maggot ice cream. Fly larva ice cream. Ice cream out of fly larva and maggots. This is all this stuff the Most High made for man. In the beginning, I made every green herb that yielded seed in itself for meat to eat. And then he upped it by telling Noah when they got off the boat, every green herb and every lawful animal I've given you as meat to eat. And here come this nigga. Nah, y'all gonna eat crickets and flies. Man. Nigga, hell nah. Boy,
Hot dog pie.
And y'all think this is the end all be all, man? Come on, bro.
Just had
Come
mayo
on, man.
to it. Mayo, mustard. Edomites, bro.
Fucking
Crazy.
Jello.
You wash it down with some maggot ice
We
cream.
got them Jello.
And that's like that institutionalized prisoner. You know what I'm saying? These
Yeah.
people out here, they have that mindset of wanting to be here and continue on here.
That's crazy, bro.
Bro, there's a hope, man.
Hey, bro, I was watching that movie From Highest to Lowest. Bro, that dude like didn't give a damn that he was in jail as long as he got a record deal. He's like, this is it. I got the most followers now. Everything's like, I made it. Man. Dude's in fucking jail for 25 years, bro. He
Goofy, man.
thinks he made it.
Hey, we got our release date. You know what I'm saying? We looking
Yeah.
forward to that.
We don't know the time of the hour, but we know it's coming.
It's coming.
We see the signs. We know it's close. Hey, nearer than when we believe.
The technology has increased, man.
You got it, bro.
All right. So continuing on, Ecclesiastes 2 and verse 12, it says, "Woe be the fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth 2 ways."
So if you have that fear in you, man, you gotta pray that shit away. Straight up. Because the thing, like, it's not some uncommon thing, man. You see? That's why you have to use the power of prayer. Pray to Yahweh Shai that he remove that fear from you, and he will do it, man. And you'll find yourself in a more calm, relaxed type of mode, man, as we see these prophecies come to pass. We're seeing the prophecies now. We dance around the crib.
Hey.
We see prophecy come to pass. I go get me a bottle, pop me a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
We enjoy it. We are longing for this. When you see an article about new nation shooting missiles, who on it first and foremost? We are. And we're doing it with excitement and joy and happiness, and because what we know that this means the end is near.
Yep.
The end of our captivity is near, man, because we are still slaves. For those of you who are thinking otherwise, just because you can go get a damn 10-piece of Wingstop whenever you want it, don't mean you're free. You see? Or you can go to spring break. You can travel whenever you get some bread to travel. Because now you can't even do shit now.
But you still need a passport.
Still need a passport. Still got to pay your taxes.
And you got to come back.
Still got to come back and go do what? Punch that motherfucking clock and get back on the plantation.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't freedom, man. This is not living. And you people know it deep down inside, but you refuse to face the reality of what it is. You people are in a state of mourning constantly, through depressed,
willfully ignorant.
Yep. You people are through, man, and got the nerve to be looking at us crazy because we're telling you a better day is coming, and just because it ain't what you want it to be, or how you had your shit planned out, now you don't want it. We're telling you the only way peace is gonna be established on the earth is by us ruling. Now everybody be calling for peace. We need peace on earth, peace on earth, peace on earth. And we'll come out in the highways and byways, and we'll come on the videos and give you the understanding of the Most High's will of how peace on earth is going to be established. And it's going to be through Yahweh Shai and the Israelites being set back on top. But y'all don't want to hear that. It just shows you that you people are willing to live in ignorance just so we can never, you know what I'm saying? So we can never be who we are supposed to be. You would rather live in a state of misery than have the Israelites rule over you. And bring you into a condition of life that you have never known before, far beyond anything that you've ever experienced before. And that just shows you, man, we're living in the world surrounded by our enemies. Mm-hmm. You got it, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, we're the only ones, man. The elect are the only ones that are in the right mind, bro.
That's crazy. That we tell you that the unprecedented living is coming, even for you heathen. When we come into power, the condition that we're gonna have benefit. The condition that we have you heathen in, you've never experienced before. Mm-hmm. You see? Us being in power is gonna benefit the entire creation. And it hasn't been this way. It's gonna be even better than what the Most High gave Adam in the beginning. You heathen ain't never experienced that, man. But just because we're telling you we're gonna be at the head of it, they don't want it no more. You know what I'm saying? You niggas ill.
Yeah.
You niggas, nigger, monkeys. Okay.
They can't see themselves being underneath what they call illegal aliens right now. And
That's
shit,
crazy.
you know? There's no way Pedro's gonna rule over me.
They say fuck Pedro ruling. I'd rather have cancer forever. That's what it means. Pedro ruling. Give me a bag of ice cream.
Man,
what the fuck? That's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But you'll run to Pedro and get them tacos.
Or have them fix your
have them come cut your grass and roof your house and all this other shit. But when it's time for Pedro to rule, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he can't do that though. That's crazy. That's wild. And that just shows you that we're hated by everybody, man. Mm-hmm. The entire world hates the nation of Israel, even though we're the true life force on this earth, man, according to what the Most High made us to be.
Yeah,
you got it.
So read
I'm gonna let you finish. You got it.
All right. So Ecclesiastes 2 and 12. Woe be the fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth 2 ways. So when shit gets rough, man, you can't get faint and then turn back and tuck tail. We're gonna see a lot of that shit happening too, man. We're already seeing it now on a low level. These guys that were so called in the truth And now, we see things ramping up, and now they kissing the white man's ass, so-called white man's ass.
You gotta embrace, once again, you gotta pray to be able to embrace everything that's coming, man, and know that this is the Most High's will. Like, bro, what the fuck? And go ahead.
TGC Ministries, man.
Niggas are goofy.
Hey man, but you know what? That as what the brother just said, that lets us know that we have the correct leaders leading us through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. Because look at what Elder Tahar coined this year, man. You're apostate,
Sellouts and agents.
Yep, and agents, bro. And look what's happening. He was flopping left and right.
Our righteous forefathers would have never did no shit like this, man.
Yeah, man.
You go to the kind of Hebrews 11. Might do that tomorrow. Hebrews 11. You go into Moses. Moses was balling out of control. He was the grandson to Pharaoh. He was the grandson to the king of Egypt. Access beyond. He could have as many women as he wanted. He had riches beyond number.
He had all the wisdom of Egypt.
And gave all that. I can guarantee you, he had rank. He's Pharaoh's grandson.
Egypt was a superpower back then, man.
I don't know if y'all played Assassin's Creed, the Assassin's Creed Origin.
You showed me when you were playing it, bro.
Yeah.
Egypt was, man, listen.
I'm gonna have to go play that tonight. I got it on Game Pass.
Yo.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Yo, Egypt, when you go, and the thing is, that was the time of the Greeks where that game is set in. So it wasn't even at the height of what, and that shit,
the Ptolemy dynasty.
and that shit was amazing. I'm talking about, it's green, it's lush, water. You see, when you go and look at that landscape, man, of what Egypt was, and just imagine the goings on in the cities, the goings on, because they had clubs and pubs and festivals and banquets, all that. You got to understand, Moses was up, he was high up in that and left all that shit behind because what? He wanted what the Most High promised us, man. And that's what we fighting for too. We ain't not, who gets a fucking G-Wagon?
Can I?
We about to have, again, interdimensional vehicles. You see? That have been proven outside of the scriptures to be everywhere. They've been seen everywhere. We already knew what they was from the scriptures, and now the evidence is being brought out that yes, we told y'all this. Mm-hmm. But once again, the cherries are here, and niggas are still
down.
Still down. You got it.
It says, let me see. Oh yeah. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. That's heavy, man. If you don't read that and take that serious, I don't know what's wrong with you, man. The Lord said, you don't fucking believe in me, then you're not going to be defended.
Why would he? So he going to come to the rescue of Deacon Hakah, who denounced the Most High's name, denounced the Son's name. Well, he going to work a miracle on behalf of that nigga so he can get a praise to whatever guy he's serving now. To say, oh, this was done through the God of whatever he's serving. I don't even know what the fuck. You know, I don't keep up with them dudes, but he gonna work a miracle on behalf of the pagan Roman Catholic Christians so they can get a credit to Jesus Christ. Hell nah.
Or even that fucking bullshit Yeshua name.
Yeah.
I told you guys how my day started out.
Man.
Yeah, bullshit.
Oh yeah.
God. Yes, more.
It says,
he's sending those out at 7:30 a.m.
Earlier for man, I ain't even had my coffee yet.
He was giving to the heathen.
Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua shall visit you? So you can't lose patience, man. Patience means to keep your integrity and endure it during times of affliction. You know what I'm saying? So when you lose patience, when shit is getting too hard for you, you want to turn back to the world or some kind of carnal solution, what's going to happen to you? You're going to fucking lose, man.
That's it.
And that's all that's going to happen to you. All right? They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word. And that word right there is capital W right there. And that's talking about Yahweh Shai. And they that love him will keep his ways. Yep. They that fear the Lord, Yahweh Shai, will seek that which is well pleasing unto him. And they that love him shall be filled with the law.
And what's well pleasing unto the Most High? For us to believe what he said he would do. You see? And that's what we do when we believe on Yahweh Shah, because the mission that we got from Yahweh Shah was directly from who? The Father. He told us that as he prophesied through Moses, man. Going all the way back to Deuteronomy 18. You see? That's what's well pleasing in the sight of the Most High. Faith, man. Faith. Everything we do is based and founded upon the faith that we've been blessed with in our Lord Yahweh Shah. That's what's well pleasing in the Most High's sight, man. And it causes us to walk in a way, you see, in His flesh. Even though we can't be perfect in it, it causes us to exercise what? The fruits of the Spirit, man. You got some more?
There's two more.
Yeah.
They that fear the Lord, Yahweh Shah, will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in His sight. And before honor comes humility. We're in a humiliation ritual, as they say sometimes in the other apostles.
Yeah, man.
Being brought low, being looked down upon and shit.
For a couple millennia now. Even we bring out the Byzantine Empire. That still was embarrassing, because it still wasn't God. It still wasn't us. We was creating motherfucking Allah, Islam. The Moors, that's what they were worshiping. That was fucking the kingdom of Allah. That ain't what the Most High had. That's why He brought that shit down. You see, you got it
right. Saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord Yahweh Shah, and not into the hands of men. For as His majesty is, so is His mercy. So we're not finna depend on Esau. All right, we're not finna depend on man or anybody outside of Yahweh Shah. In this time we're coming into, man. Mm-hmm. So it says, for as His majesty is, so is His mercy. And the Lord's majesty is beyond comprehend,
never ending.
Yep.
So I say is what? His mercy what?
Endure forever.
Endure forever. You see? And
that's what we hoping for, man.
That's it.
Yep.
You got something?
Con. We were going to go, the brother keeps bringing up Moses, and just because we always back up everything we say with these scriptures. This is the book of Acts 7, and I was actually holding it earlier, and he kept bringing up Moses. So this is Acts 7 and 22. It says, and Moses, and this was brother Stephen, he was going into the account, of all the righteous men of our forefathers. Verse 22, it says, and Moses was learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptians, and was mighty in words and in deeds. And when he was full 40 years old, it came into his heart to visit his brethren, the children of Israel. And seeing one of them suffer wrong, he defended him, and he avenged him that was oppressed, and smote the Egyptian. For he supposed his brethren would have understood how that the Most High by His hand would deliver them, but they understood not. Okay, and that's the 2/3. They weren't in the same mindset. Moses was coming into his own, having that spirit of Yahweh on him. That's why he was able to give up all those, things that he gave up in Egypt. Because like the brother had said, he was in a high position. But the Israelites, they weren't in that same mindset, when he smote that guy, and they was like, this dude's crazy, and that's how they look at us, They think we're crazy because we're in the spirit of Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Okay, and I got the book of Sirach, chapter 34. I want to read this few verses in the G&T. This is Sirach 34, verse 13. It says, those that fear the Lord will live, because they have put their trust in the one who can save them. Fear the Lord, and you will have nothing else to fear. If your trust is in Him, you will never act like a coward.
God, I was reading that this weekend. Go ahead.
Says verse 15.
So if you got to fear the Lord, you're not gonna be afraid, man, because you trust in Him, because you know you ain't got no power to save yourself. That goes back into being humble, lowly, and contrite, getting out of your way. You see, being at the mercy of the Most High, because His mercy, you see, his mercy is like His majesty, man, forever, man. You see,
it says, in the fear of the Lord is strong confidence,
boldness. You know what I'm saying? It causes you to be in a strong boldness. A reason a lot of you are coming on brothers' comments board talking shit about the bitterness that we're bringing out according to what needs to happen in prophecy is because you don't have any faith. You don't have any faith. You don't walk in no fear, so you can't be bold. You can't be confident that the Most High is going to come to your rescue because you're not doing what He said to do. You're not being obedient to what He called you to be as Israelite. So that's why you're afraid. When we're talking about America falling, and as we're telling you this, you see it falling right around you. You're getting shaken. You're scared because what? You don't have that ingredient of faith in you, man.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have that
have faith. They have it according to some false doctrine, which is not going to give you any courage or strength. These pagan Christians going off all the way. They weak ass Christians.
Well, you got it.
This is Sirach 34:15. People who fear the Lord are fortunate because they know where they can look for help.
And that's us. We find ourselves in a fortunate position, man. You see, that everyone is not allowed to have access to. Because when we go through, even when we're not going through as much hell as you normally go through, we still turn into Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. When we up, when we down, it's still Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. You lose a job, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You gain a job, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You get a woman, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You lose a woman, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You come into some money, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You lose some money, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Your car break down, call halal Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You get a new car, call halal Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. It don't stop. You got food in the fridge, call halal Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You down on your luck when it comes to having food in the fridge, call halal Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. It don't matter, man.
And what Paul said, he said, I know how to abound and also to be low, in the spirit.
Yep. It's all about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai because this is something we do daily. We live this because we are living, breathing Israelites, man. And we serve the ones who live in power around the clock. What's up, bro?
I just want to say something real quick, man. And your situation is not unique. You know what I'm saying? This is all a part of the Lord's movie. Everything that happens in your life, no matter how crazy and weird it might seem, you know what I'm saying? Out of left field, it might seem, that was put there in your life for you to call on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah. And it also says that we share the afflictions of the brethren. We all share in these same afflictions,
Everybody going through their own
fire,
affliction and fire, man, because we all being purged. We're all those jewels that the Most High is making up. And when you go into gemstones, hey, that's a whole nother process of purging and cleaning and it's a rough process that they have to go through. So it ain't just you. It tells you that understand and know that the same affliction that you go through are going on with your brothers in the world, man. You see? Sometimes it'll be way worse. You're like, oh shit. Call halal Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Baba Kishai get our brother the strength to endure whatever he going through. Bahasham Yahweh Shai.
Mm-hmm. Or even the elders, like our elder Apostle Tar, he had just spoke on how he was sick, a couple weeks back or a week and a half ago. So everybody goes through these.
We're going through it, man. This is not something foreign to just you or something that just happening to just you individually, man. We all go through it. Some shape, form, or fashion. What you got it, bro?
God. Back in Sirach 34, verse 16, this is the GNT, and it reads, "The Lord watches over those who love him. He is their strong protection and firm support."
How do you show you love the Most High? Just by saying, I love you, God. I love you, God. I love you, God. Jesus.
Serving.
You know what I'm saying?
That fucking dude's annoying.
Putting the tattoo on your face.
Chiba busting out the goddamn Chiba's hole. But you show you love the Most High by doing what, man? By being obedient to what he called us to do.
That's right.
That's how we show true love, man. You show it through your actions because love is a verb, something you do. It's an action, man. All this love, people love to spew and don't have no action behind it. Because it's just what? Lip service, man. We show the Most High through action that we love him. We refrain from being with another man's woman because we love the Lord, man. We don't eat abominable meats, not on purpose anyway, because like I said, we don't know what the fuck we eating, because according to prophets, we was going to do what?
Eat our bread to fall among the heathen.
There it is. So to the best of our ability, we stay away from abominable meats, man. Out of what? Out of love for the Most High God, Yahweh. We don't call on the names of no outside entities of the Most High, not seriously. Now we'll do it mockingly, you see, as our righteous forefathers have done. And we do all that out of what? Out of fear, love for the Lord, man. And that's fear. Walking in fear. That's actually love. You see? Showing reverence. What's up?
Just like a woman married to a man, you know what I'm
Yup.
saying? You know, she fears that man. She ain't gonna step out.
Certain shit she's
Things
not
get
gonna
rough.
do. Yep. Certain shit she
But just because she
don't do.
love him, she still be liable to be a hoe.
Right.
You know? But if she fears him, she's gonna think about it.
Yep.
She'll think twice.
She wouldn't, and she feared, she wouldn't even consider it.
Huh?
No.
That's what's gonna happen in the time we're coming into the mark of the beast.
Mhm.
Esau gonna come with some shit trying to entice the Lord's woman.
And that's like to you, your woman committing adultery, getting with the next man. That's what the MOTB is gonna be symbolic of, man. Letting the next man put his name on you above the Most High.
Letting that tool pierce you.
Because shit was getting rough, you know what I'm saying?
And you see Esau is micro. You got the first. Well, you don't leave Big Daddy to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because you think he got a better deal. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Grass ain't greener.
Exactly.
That's what happens to these women.
Yep.
They step out and then they
And when they come back,
Yep.
I'm sorry, Daddy. Nah, go back to
Get
fuck.
your
You
ass on.
know what I'm saying? Go back to where you been.
These Christians, they're always like, "Oh, God loves you. It tells you in Wisdom Solomon 7:28, Yahweh only loves those that dwelleth with wisdom.
Yep.
You know, so He don't love everybody like that. You know.
I seen a sign this morning. It was promoting rainbow flag agenda. That shit was in front of the church. It says being reconciled through Jesus, and it had the rainbow flag on that motherfucker. And in front of at the church, church banner. Come on, man.
That's wickedness. That's
That's
not
wickedness,
wisdom.
man. The Most High ain't with you people, man.
That's satanic.
Con.
What you got, bro?
God. Finishing off verse 16, Sirach 34 in the GMT, it says, He shelters them from the heat, shades them from the noonday sun, and keeps them from stumbling and falling. Verse 17, He makes them cheerful and puts a sparkle in their eyes.
Ooh-wee.
He blesses them with life and health.
Yep.
That's speaking about the elect only. You know.
Yep.
And we know when Yahweh Shai appears, what we gonna get? Everlasting life and healing, man. That's only one way to get it. You can't get it no other way, man. If you're trying to come in any other way, you're a thief and a robber, man. You're gonna be put down.
And that shows you walking in the spirit of disobedience, because the Most High has told us how we're supposed to walk, man.
Yeah.
Any way outside of that, you don't love the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You don't love Yahweh Shai. You don't feel them.
You can't be like my boss's T-shirt that says the Burger King shirt that say "Have it Yahweh." You know, there's a way to do this, and it's all there's a guideline. You know, a standard. You can't just do it any way you want.
The broad is the way.
Yep.
You know.
And that's what the majority of the world is, man. But the straight gate, that's what the true
Narrow.
believers of Yahweh Shai are, man. As it tells us in 2 Ezra chapter 7.
That was it on this.
What you got, bro? On one.
So this is something I quoted earlier. This is Proverbs 14:26. It says, "In the fear of the Lord, Yahweh Bashmi Shai is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh Bashmi Shai, is a fountain of life to depart from the snares of death." So there you go, man. The fear of Yahweh Bashmi Shai, it gives you that confidence, man, in this wicked and evil world. You know what I'm saying? It says his children shall have a place of refuge, meaning you'll be taken care of, man. Right? You're departing from death when you fear the Lord and move in that fear, man.
What it says, wisdom and knowledge shall be thy stability of thy times, man.
The fear of the Lord shall be his treasure.
Yep.
The fear of the Lord shall be his treasure. See? We're ending on this right here. This is James chapter 5, verse 7. It says, "Be patient, therefore, brethren, until the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, and have long patience for it, until he receive the early and latter rain. Be ye also patient. Establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh." So we have to be in the mode to endure all that's coming our way, knowing and understanding is going to produce something everlasting in us, man. You see? So, yeah, we see Esau coming with what he's coming with, but once again, we don't understand what the Most High's will is. He's going to take this devil down, and he's going to what? Make us a praise in the earth, as he said he would, man. You see? We just have to what? Endure. You have to endure all prophecy being fulfilled. When it's all said and done, Jerusalem is being made a praise in the earth again, as Yahweh has promised he would do, man. The Most High is upholding his end of the bargain, as he's always done. It's up to us, you see, to do what we need to do according to what the Most High has created us to be. You see? On that, there it is.
Can I bring this out, Bob Kasha?
Whatever.
Just real quick. This is I've been holding it. It's 2nd Ezra 16, and I'll start at just 73, so we can, for time's sake. It says, "Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire.
Yep.
Hear, O ye my beloved, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your guide."
There it is. The days of trouble are at hand. And it's going to be made known who the Most High has chosen is. Because what? He's going to work mighty miracles on our behalf. Lord willing to be a part of that number. You see this? This is what we're telling y'all, man. Yeah, all this hell is coming. Tribulation is coming. But we're hoping that what? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to pull us through it, man. You see?
Yep.
And we're doing all that through faith. You see? That's all we truly have when it all boils down. All we are left with when all this shit collapses is what? The faith. You see? That the Most High has been cultivating in us this entire time, man.
Mm-hmm.
So Lord willing, that's exhorting, edifying, and uplifting to you true believers out there. For you scoffers, keep scoffing, doing what you're doing. Your time is coming. You know what I'm saying? But as we always do, we're going to end it by giving all praise, as all honor, all glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah, Kodash.
A double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai has created us to do. With that, we're going to say Shalom.
Shalom.
Wa, Abba, Abba.
Adabah.
Yasharallah.
Shalom to the elect.
Shalom, yes, sir.
It's time flying by, man. These days go quick, huh?
Con.
Yeah, today.